I've judged a lot of talent in my time, and I must say, the Pickles are in a category all their own.
When the Pickles got together, it was magic. And I know magic. Their sound really made me want to be a musician.
The first time I seen the Pickles play, I said, hey, Pickles, get off my lawn.
What they lacked in talent, they made up in energy. Almost.
I don't think I ever have heard anything like them before. And I never want to hear anything like them again.
The Pickles had it all: fans, music, money, sandwiches. But when their success turned to failure, they lost everything, and then some. Were the Pickles just a one-hit wonder, or were they wonderful? Hi, I'm Jeff Probst, here to help Nickelodeon tell the untold story of a musical footnote. We begin with some questions. Who were the Pickles? How bad were the Pickles? Who wrote their terrible songs? And why haven't I heard of any of them until now? Tonight, we'll answer these questions with the help of some celebrity friends, videotapes, and some stuff we just made up. It all started in the year 2002. A young, hungry garage band booked their first gig in Vermont at a club known as the Pickle Barrel. These rare bootleg recordings offer a glimpse of the early Pickles.
The lineup was great, 'cause they had Garbagio on lead vocals,
Candace on tambourine,
Brent played drums.
Antonio playing keyboard,
Cal was on cowbell.
And Pick Boy, well, he tuned the guitar. Despite their lack of training, the band possessed something: raw talent combined with rough sound, crude stage presence, and a terrible sense of timing. It was magic.
I saw the band at the Pickle Barrel. I mean, they were raw. There was nowhere for them to go but up.
I was standing right in the front row when the Pickles came out. I'll never forget it. I went over to my friend's table and I said, let's get out of here. This band stinks.
Just as the band was building a small but rabid fan base, the winds changed.
Well, I first went into the Pickle Barrel because I was in the mood for a good pickle. And it turns out they don't serve pickles. They're actually a rock club, which is quite a coincidence because I happen to be an incredibly successful music manager.
Hey, Pickles, please. You guys rock. Yeah! I'm gonna get you a record deal. Yeah! Yeah! But you gotta lose the grunting guy. Yeah! What? Sorry, Grunty, but the real talent is with this girl. She is the face, the spirit, and the voice of this band. I'm gonna make you a big star.
Yeah! Woo! I was a huge Garbagio groupie. He got kicked out, so I started hanging out with 98 Degrees a lot, and it's actually how I met Nick, so it was a really happy ending for me.
With a new look and a new outlook, the band was ready for success. But the question remained, was success ready for the Pickles? Was America ready for the Pickles? Was $20 too much to spend on a t-shirt? Did Bigfoot really exist? And why all these camera angles? The Pickles were about to learn the answer to some of these questions. We can't answer the Bigfoot one, that's for another show entirely. Around this time, Antonio began writing new songs. In the pages of his notebook, he penned what would become the Pickles anthem.
You got it as a chorus, basically. It's like, pick me, baby.
Wait, what if we did this? Pick me, baby, won't you pick me?
Yep, that's good. Cool. You're gonna come with, I've got a crush on you.
I've got a crush on you, you don't know I'm another me, but
When we actually play this song, like live or something like that, like what is he gonna do?
To this day, fans can remember exactly where they were when they heard the first song.
It's a really fun song. It's just good music, which is funny because it comes from a very untalented band.
That song was always in my head, you know, pick me, pick. It's always just even to the point where, you know, didn't want it there.
After days of hard work, the Pickles have become an overnight success.
So that song became a hit. Next thing you know, the Pickles were everywhere.
The Pickles were recording 5 days a week, touring 6 days a week, and partying 11 days a week. How was that even possible?
If I sold 100 million albums, I'd go crazy too.
All right.
Much had been made of where the Pickles got the name for their first album. Mike Myers offers one theory.
I remember they were trying to think of a slogan for the band, and we were ordering hamburgers at the time, and somebody said, "Hold the pickles." I didn't get it, but it was interesting.
I listened to the album every day for like 3 minutes, and then I changed it.
Pickle mania swept the country.
Pickle mania is sweeping the nation. The Pickles are the hottest thing since last week's hottest thing. Everyone wants a piece of the Pickles.
As the band skyrocketed to stardom, Garbagio struggled with his tights and his solo career.
My all-time favorite pickle is Garbagio. You know, people just didn't understand it, man.
He went a little too far with his rhyming, you know what I'm saying? He was grrr and he just did it wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, the band faced artistic difficulties. Mainly, they kept kicking out their bass players.
They asked me to play bass. I said, no way. You people are sour.
Next!
Next. They told me I stunk at bass, and I told them they stunk at everything. I mean, I thought that was the point, but, you know, they didn't think so.
Next. Hey, thanks for seeing me. I've been working on a few riffs for this audition.
You're in. Can you start tomorrow?
No, I have to film my TV show.
Next week?
I'm doing a movie.
Next month?
I'm gonna be back on my TV show. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Sorry. Good luck.
You know, I could play bass too.
The public wanted more Pickles. The band needed a follow-up to their big hit.
See, they did the smart thing, though, you know? They took a break to go write some new songs. That didn't really work, though.
They released their second single, Pick It.
You must pick it.
No, make your pick.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it again? Make the pick. Make your pick. I'll quit it.
Well, the second single was different from the first single in that the first single was good and the second single was bad.
Make your pick.
The song was bad, the music video even worse.
I was flattered when the Pickles asked me to choreograph their video for Pick It. I mean, honestly, the music was pretty whack, you know, but sort of inspired me to create that timeless dance, Hold the Pickle.
And picking's all about.
Every time I see the video now, I think, wow, those guys cannot dance.
Well, the video was unpopular, yeah, but we weren't gonna give up.
critics wondered if maybe the Pickles only had one good song in them.
I got the Pickles back in the studio. I was hoping to recapture the old magic. Man, was I wrong.
The band had hit rock bottom, only to find a trap door that led to a new, even lower bottom. Eventually, the Pickles' journey down the road of failure had hit a dead end in a bad neighborhood with a flat tire.
Against everyone's advice, Pickles released their next album.
It was an awful title. Please buy this CD. It's desperate.
It's catchy, don't you think? It's good.
On the outside, what appeared to be a no-talent band was actually a penniless no-talent band that desperately needed a comeback.
I got them a gig at the Kids' Choice Awards. Huge.
The Pickles at the Kids' Choice Awards was big news.
Newsflash, the Pickles have been booked to play the Kids' Choice Awards. This could be the big comeback for the band. Appearing on the broadcast means that the Pickles will appear before millions of viewers. Let's just hope they don't mess it up.
We are 3 minutes away from the Pickles performance. We need their instruments now.
I can't believe you locked the instruments in the car.
Yeah. Where are they? Where are they?
If I could just use the keys to catch the lock.
Wait, you have the car keys?
Yeah?
Dude, use the keys to unlock the door.
Brilliant.
This was their time. You know, if they just had a spare set of keys, they would have done something special, I feel.
Forget the Pickles. We're gonna have to go with Outkast.
Let me hear you say, hey ya, for Outkast! HED back! My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know
for sure. Just when things looked like they couldn't get any badder, things got badder, more badder. The thing is, things got even worse as Candace started burping uncontrollably.
I was close with Candace during the burping phase. No, don't quote me on this. She was out of control.
Sources say she was out of control.
Open your heart. Give me one more chance.
Okay, let's do it again.
Pickles Reggae, take 302.
She just wouldn't stop. She couldn't stop it. Things got really bad.
And so the time had come for the Pickles to call it quits. Instead, the band kept going.
You know, some people can't see the artistic merit of burping a song. I'm one of those people.
The Pickles' Songs in the Key of Belch was the band's worst-selling CD yet, which says a lot since the other CDs barely sold any copies. Word leaked of Candace's burping problem, and the press wanted facts, or at least more rumors, gossip, and outright lies.
All right, I need to get serious for a minute. Candace, is it true that you're out of control with your burping?
Candace, you don't have to answer that. Cindy, I'd just like to say on behalf of Candace and all the Pickles, Candace does not have a burping problem.
What was that?
I farted.
Extra! Brent cuts the cheese!
It was a disaster. Just when you thought the Pickles hit rock bottom, the bottom dropped out.
The Pickles weren't the only ones facing failure. Garbagio had hit rock bottom with his solo act as a heavy metal artist.
Garbagio was a wild man. He rocked, he rolled. He did it all, really.
One day, Pick Boy arrived at band practice only to receive the final drop of his roller coaster career.
Hey guys, what's up? Eddie Van Picken, dude, you played with us on Pygmy. Sweet. Good to see you.
Yeah, about that Pick Boy. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're out of the band.
Eddie can actually play the guitar, so we want him in the band instead of you.
I'm not sure I see where this is going.
We don't want you in the band anymore.
All right, just give it to me straight.
Bro, you're fired. Done. Gone.
Okay, wait, hold up. What's going on here? You guys are kicking me out of the band? You can't fire me because I quit. I'm taking my guitar and my guitar case, and I'm out of here. You guys change your mind yet?
No!
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You talk about an uncomfortable day. I was wearing a pair of shoes that had some heels like this.
Sometimes you have to kick people out of the band. I mean, that just happens sometimes. You can't really get around it.
When Pick Boy left the band, the Pickles changed. But don't get me wrong, I mean, they were still awful.
Would the new lineup capture the magic of the original band? Or was this two-bit rehash the final nail in the coffin?
I don't know. I mean, the band just wasn't fun anymore.
We couldn't get the big gigs anymore, so we played a lot of karaoke shows, county fairs, empty parking lots, that sort of thing.
Then we got a call asking us to play at a bat mitzvah.
It was a dark day in Pickles history.
I mean, I should have known as soon as we showed up at the party, they had pistachio ice cream and no piñata. That's whack.
Before we even got on stage, people just started booing. It was so embarrassing.
They threw everything at us. Watermelon, cabbage.
Meatballs, dodgeballs, matzo balls.
Soccer ball, hockey ball.
Tennis balls, ping pong balls. And I had a ping pong ball that actually made my head.
It was chaos. So after that, I decided to break up the band.
I decided to break up the band.
I decided to break up the band.
So the band broke up.
After I heard the Pickles broke up, I couldn't stop crying.
A band like that should never part ways, you know? You gotta stay together. It was really a shock.
Me and my friends want to start a Pickles tribute band, and of course, I'm gonna be the cow.
The Pickles, they really changed my life in a very emotional way.
Their music gave me the courage to love again.
I'm sorry, I don't usually get this emotionally involved with these documentaries, but man, the drama and the music is just so much. Wow, that's a good cup of coffee. The milk, the sugar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So whatever happened to the Pickles? Candace left the world of music and returned to her old job as a brain surgeon.
Well, I am and have been a professional brain surgeon. I have the brains and I like to work with them, you know, so it pays the bills.
Brent tried to join the Blue Man Group. He's still trying.
I auditioned for the Blue Man Group, as you know. It didn't go so well.
Can I try? Can I try now?
I'm trying! Subsequently, I've auditioned 15 times, and I've never even gotten the bald cap on.
Sorry.
Antonio formed a new band, Antonio and the Tonios. They can be seen nightly at Pip's Lobster Lounge on Route 9. It's all the shrimp you can eat and all the jazz you can stomach. Cal recorded a solo album, Moo, I Did It Again.
One of my biggest influences has always been the Cow solo album. I mean, it's just really beautiful.
So, when Cal first sings, it sounds like this. Go ahead, Cal. So, we press a few buttons, and Cal sounds like this.
Chewing on grass, sleeping, standing up, yeah.
Pick Boy spent his time plotting a Pickles reunion concert that would make millions. or at least get him out of the house.
There is no I in Pickles. Yeah, no, there's no I. I just double-checked.
I heard a rumor they might get back together.
I'm really hoping it's true because I really want to be their opening act.
I just wish I could see them perform again, you know? Just one more time. I think bring them back together, reunion concert.
And now, here they are live on the rooftop of the Nickelodeon cafeteria. The Pickles. Really is a good cup of coffee, though.
Yeah! Guys! It's tuned! I'm finally in tune! Guys, wait up!
We all talked to her and hey, you burp. And when you burp, it affects me. It affects him. It probably could affect you if you were in the band. You weren't.
Yeah, they had the exercise balls, they had dumbbells, dodgeballs. It was just disgusting. There were balls inside of balls. People were actually packing balls inside of balls.
What was it like when you got kicked out of the band?
Well,
when they replaced you with Eddie Van Picken, we have documentary footage of you.
Pickles changed the face of music and the butt.
The secret to tambourine playing is all in the way that you shake it. And you gotta put a little attitude into it. Like,
I can see working with Cal on a solo project. I Did It Moo Way would be, I can't believe I said that, and I want to apologize.
Out that door. You can do that line at any time. Don't forget it. Hey.